In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Angular Material Dialog module for Angular 5. If you want to use Angular Material, you need to install certain libraries such as Angular Animation, Hammer.js, and so on. So if you have not installed them yet, please watch the following video at first. How to set up Angular 5 Material environment. We are going to use a project which has already installed Angular Material. At first, open the download page by your browser. Its URL is github.com/auth/ng5 material checkbox demo. After downloading the project, change the directory into ng5 material checkbox demo. Next, type code for starting Visual Studio Code, which is popular among Angular developers. Then, Ctrl+Alt key for opening another command line in VS Code. Then type npm igulp for installing gulp locally. It will take some time. Then type gulp local backup in the command line. One more time, type gulp local backup for making the two backups. Open your File Explorer. You will find them in the parent directory. We are going to project name from ng5 material checkbox demo to ng5 material dialog demo. At first, rename the project directory name. In a command line, change directory into ng5 material dialog demo. Then type code dot for starting another VS Code. Next, open package.json file. You will find old project name ng5 material checkbox demo. Copy this name. Click search icon in the left panel and replace the names. Click Explorer icon and save the target files. Then Ctrl plus Add key for opening another command line in VS Code. Then type npm I for installing all the necessary files. It will take some time. Start local server for testing. Type ngs. In your browser, open http://localhost:/4200. You find material checkboxes. OK. Next, we are going to add Dialog module to this project. Open Angular material site by your browser. Its URL material.angular.io. In the component page, select Dialog menu. In the component page, select Dialog menu. Click Examples tab. Try to open a sample dialog. Input your name and pick one button. Then the dialog get your name and display it like Hi John. And the dialog will return your favorite animal name. We're going to make almost the same dialog. Click API tab. Copy import module statement. Back in the VS Code, paste it in my own material module TS file. And add mat dialog module to import and export statements. Then we are going to add a dialog component. Type ng g c my dialog. G means generate and C means component. Back in the browser, click source icon in the top right and copy TypeScript source for the dialog component at first. Select lines including constructor and on no click. Back in the VS Code, paste the source in the my dialog component.ts file. Delete old constructor. Change the class name of the of the original source. We need to add import statements. Back in the browser, copy import module statement. We need to import inject from @Angular/core. Okay. Copy TypeScript source for the app component ts file. Select lines including local variables, constructor, and other methods. Back in the VS Code, paste the source in the app.component.this file. Change class name of the Dialog component. And import the component. The last red underline is a warning of this lint, so change let to const. OK. Save all the edited files. Again, back in the browser, click Overview tab and scroll down. We need to modify app.module.ts module.ts file because math.dialog instantiates components at runtime. We need to add entry components to app.module.ts file. Back in the VS Code, paste the source in the app.module.ts file and change the component name. Save this file. Next, back in the browser, open HTML source and copy it. Back in VS Code, paste the HTML in app.component.html file and comment out all HTML lines. Save this file. We are going to start local server for testing. Type ngs in the command line. Back in the browser, open the default page by accessing localhost 4200. Nothing is displayed, so there must be errors. Open Developers 2 by typing Ctrl-Shift-I. This is Chrome's shortcut. Messages say math form field is not a known element. Back in the browser, open Angular Material Site Component page. Click Form Field in the left panel and open API page. Copy its import statement. Back in the VS Code, paste it in my own material modules.ts file and add math form field module to import and export statements. Save this file. Back in the browser, open again localhost 4200. Click the button. The dialog message will be My Dialog works. And the error message say must contain a math form field control. So we need to add some controls into my dialog component.html file. Back in the VS Code, open my dialog component.html file. Delete the default HTML and add new HTML as follows. Math dialog title is the dialog title. Math dialog content is the primary scrollable content. Math dialog actions is the container of action buttons. Energy preserved white spaces is 4 white spaces between buttons. This is a new feature of Angular 5. Satisfy. Next, open my Dialog component TS file and add event handlers. And unclose OK event handler and return object as an argument. Again, back in the browser, there are still errors. We need to add some module for input. Open the Angular material site. In the component page, select Input menu in the left panel. Open API page. Copy its import statement. Backend VS Code. Paste it in my own material modules TS file. And add mat input module to import and export statements. Save this file. Again, back in the browser, there is no error. But something is wrong with the return object. Back in the VS Code, open app component.ts file. Feed the return object. This animal should get by result.animal. But if the result is null, it will occur an error. So we need to add if clause. Save this file. Back in the browser. The return value is OK, but buttons in the dialog should be modified. Back in the VS Code, we're going to increase the width of the dialog. Save this file. Back in the browser. Alright. Thank you for watching.